Hi, we're talking this week about the ego layers, and today I want to talk about the part that learnt to fit. Yesterday, I said that adaptation was intelligent. Today, I want to go further than that. The part that learnt to fit was not just intelligent. It was, in Winnicott's world, creative. It was the most creative response available to you at that time. And that matters, because most people who start looking at their own pattern make the mistake of treating it as a failure, something that shouldn't have happened, something to be ashamed of. And that misidentification is itself a problem, because it points you at the wrong remedy. Donald Winnicott was a British paediatrician and psychoanalyst who spent decades observing children and their caregivers. He arrived at a distinction that has held up for 70 years. The true self and the false self. The true self is a spontaneous, responsive, alive core, the part that exists before the shaping begins, that responds in real time, that wants and fears and notices without editing. The false self is the protective structure that forms around it, the compliance, the management, the set of responses that keeps the true self safe in an environment that cannot consistently meet it on its own terms. And here is the critical point. Winnicott was not saying the false self is a problem. He was saying it is an achievement. The infant whose environment cannot consistently meet them, whose caregivers are depressed or absent or demanding, or simply human beings, and therefore imperfect, cannot afford to live from the true self in that environment. The true self will be damaged if it keeps presenting itself without protection. So the false self forms. It is the most sophisticated coping mechanism available to a child with no other options. It is, in the conditions in which it formed, exactly right. Thank you. If you want to embark on this practice or you're curious about it, please book an introductory session. It's entirely free with one of our mentors, and you do this through negativephilosophy.com. There's a booking form there. If you want to explore Martin Butler's work further, then please go to his Patreon and sign up there. He's also written 5 excellent books, 2 are novels, and 3 are wonderful books to just dip into. And I have done a translation of Spinoza's Ethics, which is available on Amazon, as are Martin Butler's books. Thank you.